In Maryland, someone dies at the hands of an intimate partner on average once a week, and that risk is double for African-American women. Gospel singing stars James and Cheryl Fortune kept their violent relationship a secret until Cheryl feared for her life. This morning, she tells her story of survival to Jonathan McCall.
Can't do this by myself.
I surrender to you.
James and Cheryl Fortune appeared to have it all.
I would even see how people would post on social media and say hashtag relationship goals.
A gospel power couple with followers, fame, and fortune.
So hold on,
With one chart-topping hit after the next.
that I can make it through it.
But what their fans didn't know, Cheryl was telling her painful story in every word.
Just said if I'm not taken out of this, if something doesn't give, I'm gonna die.
For 14 years, Cheryl tells WJZ she lived with abuse at the hands of her husband.
A lot of control, fear, a whole lot of fear.
Her
Certain
breaking
things
point
that
finally
I know
coming in October of 2014. During a fight at their home, investigators say James hit her with a wooden stool, kicked her, and even threw her against the wall.
Is that why the secret came out?
I did have fractures and I did have a lot of internal bruising.
While at the hospital, a doctor, whom she calls an angel, had 4 simple words for her that would give her a new act.
Have you had enough?
A decision she knew was a matter of life and death.
Either I'm gonna take my life out or I'm gonna die at the hands of another man.
Every year, some 10 million Americans find themselves in the middle of a violent relationship, many of them women ages 18 to 35. Last year, WJZ found out that here in Maryland, 55 people were killed in violent relationships.
I walked away literally with nothing. I didn't ask for alimony. I didn't ask for any of that. I literally wanted my life.
Experts say that oftentimes money, comfort, or even kids can keep some victims with their abusers. This mom of 4 says her kids were the strength she needed to finally walk away.
I wasn't always a good mother because of what I allowed them to stay in.
But this can't be all, 'cause you,
With her life now on a high note, she's singing a new tune.
I'm here to speak hope to you.
Her new album, titled Simply Cheryl, features her hit single Fighters, a self-proclaimed anthem to abuse victims. And while she has forgiven James, she wants her story to inspire other victims to get out before it becomes too late.
One of the best things in that song is feeling worthless inside, and I know how that feels. And one of my favorite lines, but I know what it also feels like to feel worth it now.
If you made it, you can make it too.
Jonathan joins us now. It takes a lot of courage to come forward with your personal story like Cheryl has.
And you know what, being in the limelight like she and her husband have been for such a long time, it was tough for her to walk away. And one thing she did mention in the piece, she walked away with nothing. She didn't ask for alimony. She didn't ask for any type of support. She literally just wanted her life. That was so valuable for her to just leave it all behind and start over again. And she wants to share that message with other victims of domestic violence. If you can, just walk away. Take it into your hands. Don't sacrifice your life for something that could end it.
She's doing well now. She has an album. She's going on tour, right?
She is, and you know, that's the one thing she wanted other people to know, is that there is light at the end of the tunnel on the opposite side. I know she mentioned the fact that it is scary thinking about what happens next, but once you have your life, once you leave that dangerous situation, there is light, and she wants to be able to share that message with other people that once the dark cloud is over, there is sunshine again. And that's one thing that she did mention.
Them being this powerhouse couple, it must have been shocking to a lot of people in their lives and fans as well.
Well, more so to the fans. And something that she did mention is that people thought that they had that perfect marriage. People in their inner circle knew, but fans didn't know. And so that was her message, is that everything that it appears to be perfect isn't sometimes always that perfect.
You never know what's happening behind closed doors.
That's true.
Thank you for sharing her story with us, Cheryl.